Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. Welcome all the gourd dancers. At the proper time, I introduce our head gourd dancer. Comes from deep in Comanche country, all the way across the way over here. Mr. J.T. Lyles, our head gourd dancer. Across the way, welcome, brother. Hey, right off the bat, I'm already being given notes up here. We have a Buick LeSabre that's parked in the EMT safety zone. We need it moved right away. It's got Texas license plates. D, as in D in Mad Dog 2020. D 9V564. You are parked where you're not supposed to be. You probably weren't aware of it, but that's the EMT safety zone right back here on the east side of the building, right back here. We need to move. It's a Buick LeSabre. Blue in color, blue and brown. Texas license plate DD 9V564. We need it moved right away. You're parked in an EMT safety zone. I want to remind you folks that for your dancers and singers, right here in front of the announcer stand over to my right just a little bit, we have some coffee. And that's, folks, I'm going to have to, as the committee says, that's only for dancers and singers and folks out in the middle of the arena and all the dancers. That's just only for, there's, look like iced tea and coffee right up here, and plus there's water up here. So all you dancers and singers, I want to make sure you're aware of that. And the registration is open for our noon grand entry right up here on the side. Morning, gentlemen. Hey. Registration right over here to my right, over here on the north side. Drum groups as well as singers. Registration is open. And in the event that you might want to bring your identification, something to tell us. So in case that, don't be offended. And someone keep me fully abreast of the OU and Baylor game coming up here shortly. Somebody keep me lined up on that. I don't know, this is a metal building. I'm not sure we're going to be able to get anything on that. Willard's got a TV right there, isn't it? All right. You going to put it up back here? It's over there? Okay. For those of you who want to take a break every once in a while, Willard's got a TV set up right back over here, Willard. Right back over there. That's right. For the OU and Baylor game. $10. This guy. Hey, that's all right, because all that money's going to go to that drum out there. Since you made us dance last night. Folks, if you're just arriving, registration is right over here to my right. Right over here to my right. Grand entry is at 12 o'clock. Just give you a rundown of what's going to happen today. 12 p.m. for grand entry. 12 or there so. We're not going to start right at 12. We might be predictable. We're not going to do that. So it'll be shortly, a little after 12, grand entry. That's the first grand entry. We're going to dance till about 4 o'clock according to the schedule. Then at 4, we break for supper, eat some commods, and come back about 7 o'clock. Second grand entry. And then we'll dance on through the night till whenever they let us loose. I've already been asked what categories are dancing this afternoon. Just pretend as if it's going to be your category. Say, stay fully dressed and close to the arena. I'm not sure. That's not determined by me or Mike Gabbert over here to the left. We don't make that decision, do we? No. Just act like you're going to dance. So as soon as the arena directors let me know who's going to dance, I'll let you know. So just pretend as if we're going to have all categories in every session. We never know. You have no other place to go anyway. You're fully in your regalia, so just kind of stick around. If you scored big last night at the casino There's all kinds of vendors over there. I always make sure I shout out to all the vendors, arts and craft people sitting over here. Then if you get hungry, there's food vendors out here in the foyer area on that side, on the west side of the arena. And there's some more arts and crafts right here to the south side. And if you got a whole bunch of little kids you want to get rid of them for a while, put them over in a bouncer room area right over here, straight to where I'm pointing over there. Whole bunch of little things for little kids over there. That's what I like about this powwow. We lose our kids for a while. That's where they're at over there. There's a little Alabama Choctaw kids running around over there somewhere already. Got pocket knives. They're going to let air out of some of them things over there. You got to watch them. We'll welcome you here, if you've never been here before, to this annual Choctaw Casino Pow Wow. I'm not even sure what annual this is. I haven't asked Michael yet. I think it's something like maybe it's the 14th or 15th, I think. 15th annual Choctaw Casino Pow Wow. And it's a very good building here just for this, as I understand. This used to be a rodeo grounds at one time. They had an indoor rodeo in here at one time. Boy, I made a lot of money here, rodeos here, a long time ago, selling hot dogs and popcorn. I didn't ride. I used to, a long time ago. So look around, Christmas coming up in 18 days is what they're telling me. So all kinds of arts and crafters sitting over here. You might want to buy that special gift for that someone. Maybe you got two of them. Got a little bit of money, you can buy them for both. All kinds of beadwork, crafts, make your regalia, all kinds of jewelry, beadwork, just about everything you could think of. So Christmas shopping right here. Normally they don't come down. I was going to say wait till tomorrow, last day, but they travel to powwows just like the dancers and singers do. They travel to powwows. That's their living. That's how they make their living. So frequent them. There are arts and crafters all over the place, out here on this side, inside here in the arena, and out here in the front entrance area. Several arts and crafters sitting there. JT, we've got some visitors here. Durant Society from Mescalero Apache Reservation in New Mexico, sitting right over here. Folks, would you please stand? Our Durant Society from Mescalero Reservation, Apache Reservation in New Mexico. We'll welcome you here. Welcome. Miss Judy Lester. Thank you, Judy, for telling me that last night. They traveled all the way here from the south, kind of south central part of New Mexico. The Mescalero Apache Reservation. Well, welcome you folks here. We certainly recognize you. So thank you for being here. All right, some more. Gourd dancer, Mr. J.T. Lyles, our head gourd dancer. Welcomes all the gourd dancers here. Thank you, gentlemen. Thank you. Ooh, God, as all of them are, good round, good set. Ladies and guys in the center drum, we got coffee and water and tea right over here for as well as your gourd dancers. We've got water, coffee. Right, that's just for our dancers and singers only. We have to take care of our dancers and singers, and we got to make sure we keep you liquidated in here, even though we're inside. That's okay. I want to remind you folks that if you're just getting here, if you're just now arriving, you got a little bit of time, but registration is open, and it's right over here to my right. One of my good friends, and he's one of the arena directors. He's sitting right here by me. He's over here, Mr. O.J. Littlecook from way up in Oto Country. He's one of our arena directors. He's going to be one of the guys that's going to be, with all the number of dancers we have here and drum groups. We probably should have about 18 or 19 drum groups is what I'm hearing. That's how many we had last year, I believe. So they're going to be scattered. A lot of times all the northern drum groups will be over here on this side of the arena, and the southern drum groups over here on this side of the arena. And I assume that's how they're going to set them up. That's how they have every year. So drum groups, if you just arrived, make sure you register, get your number. We'll have the chairs coming out here in a little while for all the singing groups. Hoka Sound is doing the honors. Mr. Dale Roberts right here walking in front of me right here, the announcer stand. He is the proprietor, the owner, Tarot certified. He's got equipment that you wouldn't believe. Some of these microphones he had last $1,000 per microphone. God dang. He's our sound guy. And if you need sound at your event, whether it's a powwow, tribal gathering, or something going on, doesn't matter how big, this guy has all equipment that you need. Oh, good to see my good friend, my relation way up there in Omaha country. The Kelly Grant, good to see you all the way from New Mexico. Just rolled in last night. Good to see you, Kelly. Glad you made it. Yeah. Parents, if you're bringing a bunch of little kids up here to make sure, come with them to register. Hey, Thorpe. Come with them. Make sure they sign up in the right category because we don't want any snafus. We don't want to be looking for a number that's in one category, but they're actually not. So make sure they register in the right category. Registration's right over here, so parents come with the little ones, even in the junior age. Make sure, sometimes they get a little mixed up. That's okay. They're learning. So make sure we're all in the right category. Registration is open, all different age categories. 12 o'clock, straight up and down, somewhere probably a little bit on the right side of it. A little bit after 12, first grand entry. Sometimes people are asking, who's your head man? Who's your head lady? Who's your host drum? At this powwow, there are none. No head man, no head lady, no host northern, no host southern. You've got 2 MCs, 3 arena directors, rock and roll all the way through. That's how they do it here. So please stand by, all you dancers. Don't go too far because in the past, we call you out one time, possibly a second time, and that's it. We're going to rock and roll without you, so make sure you stand by. I'll try to do the best I can. Howie, a good friend of mine, Mr. Howie Thompson from way up in Carry the Kettle Reserve up there in Saskatchewan, Canada, the co-MC. He's here. He was just here a while ago, and we've experienced that. They call you one time. If you're not out there, they're going to go without you. So please be ready. We don't know exactly what categories we're going to call out certain times. That's just one of those elements that you have to contend with. Be ready to dance when they call on you. That's what they tell me. So I announce what they tell me. Good time. Dancers and singers, we have coffee, tea, and water right up here for you. And we hate to say this, but that's how it goes. It's for our singers and dancers only. Mr. Willard Polk, folks, let me introduce him. He's right there doing what he always does, out in the middle of the arena, doing everything, mop up, clean up, deliver water, take care of this gourd dance. So all you gourd dance singers and all you gourd dancers, yo, big round of come and shake his hand sometime, because it's not easy what he does, trying to coordinate, trying to please everybody. Mr. Willard Polk, raise your hand right there. He's coordinator of the gourd dancing and been with this powwow a number of years. Choctaw man. Again, I'm going to make sure I announce no smoking. No smoking. No smoking. Make sure I stress that, because we're on the tribal facility here. Now, you can dip and chew. That's all right. Yeah. Oh, man. I done got some right here. You can dip and chew all you want, but no smoking. Our smoking room is right back here. Back behind me, there's a big parking lot, about 6 acres out there. That's your smoking room. That's what they're telling me. Please visit our arts and crafters. I went walking around a little bit this morning. Just about everything you can imagine. Christmas coming up in 18 days. Buy something for that very special someone in your family. You might want to do what I do every once in a while. You always seem like taking care of everybody. Go buy something for yourself. Seem like you're all of our native people always taking care of everybody else. Sometimes we forget about doing things for ourselves sometimes. So treat yourself to something. Piece of jewelry, beadwork, maybe it's a t-shirt or something over there. So go buy something. Then if you have enough money left over, go out here in the hallway. All kinds of food out here. If you're from a different tribe, perhaps you've never tried some traditional Choctaw food, you might get a chance to try it out there somewhere. Banaha, I think that's how they say it. Some of that food. Also, I smelled it a while ago. I seen somebody, hominy and some pork. God, dogs. Shikawaya, shelu. That's what we call it at home. Hominy and pork. Of course, if you're at my home, it's going to be wild onions, crawdads, mushroom, deer meat. All right, I've rattled enough on, guys. You're ready for another set. Again, let me introduce our head gourd dancer. He's sitting right across the way, coming from here, Comanche Country, Mr. J.T. Lyles, right here, our head gourd dancer. And our very special guest from the Mescalero Apache Reservation, the Mescalero Apache Gourd Society, right over here to my left on the south side of the arena. Welcome, welcome. Thank you. Thank you, singers. Backup chorus singers. Thank you, ladies. JT Lyles, our head gourd dancer. Thank you. All the gourd dancers, what no? I wanted to recognize, certainly welcome and recognize our relation from west, from out in the south central area of New Mexico, the Mescalero Apache Gourd Society. Honored them earlier. Certainly welcome them here. Their first time here, I think, as a group. And we welcome you. It is now 11 o'clock, kickoff time, plus 1 hour to grand entry. Somebody keep me posted on it, because I sure can't get it up here with this phone. If I had a real phone anyway, and then I got one of these tribal phones. Ain't no good. Registration right over here to my right. Registration, all dancers, all drum groups. 1 hour till grand entry, 1 hour or so. You've got a little bit of time set up, so claim your spot somewhere in the arena. Even last night about 7 o'clock, during the gourd dance last night, there were a lot of the blankets already situated on all the chairs, which means I came here and claimed their ground. Hey. So if you've just getting here, you're here on time. Right over here to my right, registration, all dancers and singers. All drum groups, once you register, the arena directors will be here momentarily. A couple of them are here already. We're going to see where they're going to set you. Normally, all the northern drum groups over here on this side of the arena, and the southern drum groups over here on this side. Probably pretty well evened up. It has been every year. There usually be 8 or 9 northern drum groups, 8 or 9 southern drum groups. Good money being offered here this weekend. Always refer to them as my good friends from all the Johnson boys from the Alabama Coshada Reservation down in Livingston, Texas area. Would you please make welcome, ladies and gentlemen, the AC Woodland Singers. They're taking care of the gourd dance portion of it right here in the middle of the arena. Wanted to say, guys, glad you're here. And put this on your calendar if you've never been down to their powwow first weekend in June. Come down there. This is going to be their 52nd or 53rd, I believe, for 52nd annual powwow. You're certainly welcome down there. Hot country, we call it. But we dance throughout the night deep down in Alabama Coshada country. So they're the ones taking care of our gourd dance singing right here. Welcome you guys and all the gentlemen around there and the ladies as well. Welcome to the Choctaw Casino Pow Wow. We have coffee, water, and tea right up here for all you singers and dancers, gourd dancers, all you powwow folks right up here to the front by the announcer stand. We're seeing some of the people from the Choctaw Honor Guard. They're here every year, as always, taking care of the colors for this event and many other events across Choctaw country. Y'all know you're in Bigfoot country here, right? Other than the northwest coast, more sightings of Bigfoot come from the northwest part of the United States. The second area geographically comes from right here, Kaamisha Mountains area, right back over on this side of us here. And those of you come in from the north coming through, you crossed over that way. You crossed over Boggy Creek. Some of y'all remember that movie, Legend of Boggy Creek, over in Falk, Arkansas. It's the same water that comes through here. That's Bigfoot country. A lot of our tribal people. He's sitting right over. Oh, no, that's. I thought that was in a black cowboy hat sitting over there. No, that's just one of them Johnson boys. They got big feet, big hat, all furry, scuzzy. A lot of our tribal people have stories of that species, and almost all the tribes have that. And we've had them since before Bigfoot was given its name. Sasquatch is what they would say back in the Northwest. But this is an area, sightings of Bigfoot, second most reported sightings in this area right here. Especially during powwow season when that Big Johnson boy is around. They even have right up here, Bigfoot Restaurant, right up north here on 75 or 69 right up here. Again, folks, if you're just coming in, registration, come on in. Make sure you're registered right over here to my right. Registration for all singers, all dancers, all categories. Be ready to go whenever we finish our second round of gourd dancing. Sometime about noon or a little after, we're getting ready to go right in, slide right in to the powwow part. So please be ready. Be ready when you get ready. Registration is right over here on this side. No, this one's mine. We're going to have Michael Roberts demonstrate the Choctaw shawl. Oh, that's for the gourd dancing then. Okay. Choctaw blanket. $4.99, Walmart. All right, folks, we've placed the blanket right out here in the arena. All you powwow people are accustomed to this. It's to show our thank you, to say our appreciation to what you're hearing here, the gourd dancing. We got a blanket right out here on the arena floor. So anytime, you don't necessarily have to be a gourd dancer to come out there, but just come on out there and place whatever you can on the blanket. This goes to our singers. We'll leave it out there the entire set. Two songs. Anybody in the audience, you want to come out and show your appreciation for what you're hearing here from the AC Woodland Singers? Say thank you in your way of showing that. Place whatever you can on that blanket. And that's to show our appreciation for this group of gentlemen and the women singers. Thank you to all the people who came out and placed some money on a blanket. Well, no. Ahoo. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. What on? Scan. Thank you. Hey, we have a score from Arlington, Texas. Right in the first quarter, Oklahoma 7, Baylor 0. Dancer, singers, if you just arriving, right over to my right, they're all lined up. Registration, right over here to my right. Make sure you register for all the young kids coming in. Make sure parents come with them. Make sure they get into the right category. Howie Thompson, O.J. Littlecook, Shorty Bear's Tail. We need to see you up here at the announcer stand. Actually, back here in the back, we're going to have a real quick staff meeting, real fast. Right back here in the back, the 3 arena directors, O.J., Shorty, and Michael, along with myself and Mr. Howie Thompson. Most of them, I think they're all here. They're probably back here meeting already. They're back here already? Okay, I'm the only one that's not back there. We've got some numbers here I want to call out to make sure. We need to see you right up here, please. We need to see number 125, Emily Bruner. Number 711, Jill Primo. And number 703, Eileen George. We need to see you. Come back up here. Right back here at the announcer stand. We need to see these 3 numbers, these 3 individuals. We need to see you. Emily Bruner, Jill Primo, and Eileen George. We need to see you, please. Dancers, singers, we have coffee, water, and tea right up here for all you folks. And they look like they're gathering almost full force, almost the Choctaw Honor Guard. They're going to be doing the colors. As always, dependable bunch of guys right here. They're always here on time, and they'll stay right with the colors once we post them this afternoon, and they'll come back and retrieve them this evening, and come back in during the grand entry and retire them for the evening, and come back and do the same thing again tomorrow. Remember, 12 o'clock or so is our grand entry. Likeable chance. We're probably going to push it just a little bit because it's our first session. Seem like we're always considering that, and we need to, because some people travel a great distance being here, driving all the way from Canada, the Northwest, way out west, all the way to California, New Mexico, Arizona, up in the Great Lakes states, and far back east. I just saw someone here from way up there, Narragansett country, Rhode Island, a family. Ooh-ah. A lot of people come in many different ways. Sometimes they're going to use this, and they're going to continue on west after this weekend. They're going way San Manuel in California next weekend. A big powwow out there. So a lot of them will make this southern swing while the weather is not getting too good way up north. It's always like that up there. So they're going to make this southern venture out here for a little while. And then next weekend, most of the dancers will be heading out west. And some of the smaller powwows throughout Indian country, in the southwest and the south, back east, so forth, all over the place. So enjoy yourself here this weekend, here at Choctaw Casino, the 15th annual here in Durant, Oklahoma. And if you're representing an organization, your powwow group back home, a tribe, we have the royalty sign up also right over here. All royalty. Want to make sure we introduce you sometime throughout this afternoon and possibly again tonight and tomorrow. You are here for a specific purpose, representing that crown you wear and that sash that you wear. Make sure you register. Let us know that you're here. Right over here to my right, we have royalty sign up. Y'all notice we got 2 little bitty Christmas trees up here. And no presents under it yet. So come on, y'all. That's for the MCs. This is the Canada one, and this is the United States one right here. Hey. My good friend Howie, he's here. All the way up from Carry the Kettle Res. He was up here a while ago. He said, man, I'm hot down here. It's hot. A Haskell shirt. Yeah, bring it up here. I got a place for it. Astro shirt. Hey, I got a hat. You guys gave me that. I'll still wear it. When I go to garage sales, just in case I can trade it off. Good trade. I better quit poking fun of these guys. They might not ask me to come back no more. He still got a shirt of mine I left hanging in there in that cabin that snake was on in. Dang. I'll make this announcement as well. The chairs that you see right around in the outside part of the arena, over here on the north side and over on the south side, those are for our drum groups only. Those chairs that you see, those are for our drum groups only. So we're trying to, because there's going to be at least 8 or 9 probably in each of these areas. Drum groups, dancers, registration right over here on the far side, over here to my right, over here on this side, registration, they're all registering and everything over there. Royalty also as well, we want you to register right back here. Let us know that you're here. Hey. Good to see my good friend, Wilson Roberts. Boy. I always know him in Choctaw country when I come down here and see him. Like many of us, still keep that language real strong, and I do always calling on him to give us some words in Choctaw. I will say my visit down to Alabama Coshada country, I'm amazed at the number of even younger kids still speaking that language down there. Man, I like that. Oh, that's good. I've just been asked to announce everyone's going to contest this afternoon. Everyone from little guys all the way up to, they have a category. This is getting to be a common thing in many places. They have a 70 and over golden age. So they're going to break that up as well. My kudos to the Choctaws for doing that. Now they're checking IDs. Make sure you are in the right category. We don't want you to do like the Houston Astros and cheat a little bit now. We'll make sure you're beating on that trash can over there. I'm 69. They're checking IDs, so don't be offended if they do ask you for an ID, because they're trying to make sure you're in the appropriate category. But they do have 70 and over golden age. Good, good. So everybody's going to contest this afternoon. Folks, let me introduce this guy right here to my right. He comes all the way down here from coal country, from way up to carry the Kettle Reserve, Montmartre, Saskatchewan, Canada, Mr. Howie Thompson, the real MC right here. And one of our arena directors, and there's a couple others around here somewhere, coordinates this powwow pretty much, has all kinds of people coming up here. And I imagine, boy, if I was him, I'd unplug that phone because 14,000 calls a day asking about the powwow. Choctaw Chickasaw right here. Mr. Michael Roberts right here to my left. And I'll introduce the other arena directors a little while. Again, the semblance of chairs all the way around the arena, that's for our drum groups only. So if you didn't bring a chair, we've got some studio type seating called cheap seats here, way up there on top. Yeah, that's where you're gonna have to sit. But these chairs that you see around the arena, those for our drum groups only. And we have coffee, water, and tea right here to the right. Make sure. Dancers and singers, that's for you. Wish we could accommodate everybody, but we can't. We've got to take care of our dancers and singers. As you set up drum groups, northern drums over here on this side, all along the area over here, and southern drum groups over here on this side to my left. If you're looking at me, it'd be to your right. Right over here on this side, south side, northern drum groups over here on this side. All right. JT, all the guard dancers, will be our last set for this afternoon. Coming up, dancers, singers, registration, as well as our royalty. And make sure you register right over here to my right, right over here on the bottom side of the steps. All dance registration. Make sure you have your ID if you're in one of those right close to the age group where you could either get kicked up or stay down. Make sure bring your ID. Don't be offended if they ask you, but that's what we're going to do. Make sure you're in the proper category. I'm not sure if they came up here yet, but we needed to see number 125, Emily Bruner, number 711, Jill Primo, and number 703, Eileen George.
Oh, that's why I think. Mic check.
Okay, if you haven't come up here yet, we need to see Emily, Jill, and Eileen. Come and see Gwen. Takes horse right back up here behind us. Come and see her. Northern drum groups on this side, southern drum groups over here on this side. Royalty, we also need you to register. This will be our last set coming up right here. Gourd dancing, then he'll give us a little bit of time to kind of get situated, get all the microphones set up, get everybody mic'd up, because as I've been told, everybody is contesting this afternoon. Everyone is going to contest. Last set, gourd dancing for this afternoon. We certainly want to say welcome to Mescalero Apache Gourd Society, that they are here. Welcome them. you, thank you, thank you. Oh, gourd dancers, thank you very much. AC Woodland Singers, thank you. JT Lyles, Wadon, thank you. All right, here's what they're telling me right here. 5 o'clock, come back for gourd dancing. 5 till about 6:30 or so. Then we'll break and get ready for our second grand entry. So be ready. At 5 o'clock, we'll come back and gourd dance. $1,700. We take our chairs with you? We take our chairs with you? Yeah. All right. All right, here's what they're telling me of our schedule this afternoon. 12:45 drum roll call. There's been on TV, it said the grand entry is at 1 o'clock. So rather than take the chance of skipping people out, they're telling us 12:45 drum roll call. It'll give you plenty of time. Plus some of our gourd dancers have to switch over for the grand entry, for the powwow portion of it. So we're going to delay grand entry, and we're still getting our drums set up, our microphones hooked up, wired up, and so forth. So be ready. 12:45 drum roll call. A grand entry will be at 1 o'clock is what they're telling me. AC Woodland Singers, right back here. JT. Registration is still open right over here on the right. Oh, man, if you have a good recording, you can just walk around this afternoon and catch some of the best in the Southern Plains and catch some of the best from the Northern Plains. Northern drum groups are sitting over here to my right over here, and the Southern drum groups over here on this side. Oh, thank you to AC Woodland Singers. Gentlemen, ladies, thank you. Well, don't.
Let's give Rob a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. This guy doesn't sleep at night. He's here for the gourd dance. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to welcome each and every one of you to the Durant, Oklahoma celebration powwow. It's been going on from the beginning of time. And ladies and gentlemen, once again, we're going to parade in, we call it the grand entry. The grand entry is slated for 12 o'clock. We're pushing the barrier. We're pushing the barrier. So, ladies and gentlemen, we got a little bit of wiggle room. Good to see each and every one of you at the celebration. Thank you for coming to this powwow and making this destination your powwow weekend. We have our veterans in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, they're here, and they put themselves in harm's way to have the freedom that we have and sometimes take for granted. Ladies and gentlemen, also we have our #1 class circle of powwow singers in the house. On this side, on my right side, your left, of course, we have the northern singers on this side. They come from the northern parts of North America. Over here, we have the southern singers, and that would be on my left, your right. That'd be the southern singers. They brought their A game to this powwow. If you haven't been here in a couple of years before, well, you missed out, but thank you for coming here and checking it out. We're going to be live on PowWows.com. So if you have a computer, if you have a laptop, or if you have a cell phone, add minutes to it, and then text your friends back home and say, I'm at Durant, and I'm here, and I want you to watch me because I'm going to be sitting in the rowdy section. Also, a good friend of mine here, he makes his way up in Canada, and good friends to all the veterans up in Canada. He goes by the name of Wilson Roberts. Ladies and gentlemen, this individual makes his way up in Canada, him and his wife. They pull a great big fifth-wheel trailer, and I try to buy a fifth-wheel trailer. My wife said, we're too old. We're too old. And I said, well, look at Wilson. He's got one. Oh, and the thing is, you know, Rob, she won. Oh, man. I didn't have any mojo, so all I did was I bought a spare tire. That's all I could afford. Anyway, all the singers here, we have the southern singers. They make their way up to Canada. We need to see this dancer number 711. That's not the restaurant chain. This is the dancer, 711. If this is your number, we need to see you up here at the registration booth. You didn't quite dot the I and cross the T. Didn't quite cross the I's and dot the...
Hey, how we check this out? I know way up there in Saskatchewan, it's kind of more hockey up there than football. But, hey, at the end of first quarter, Oklahoma 10, Baylor 0.
Oh. Did you know Darrell Goodwill was the first one that invented that curved stick?
On that old lacrosse or laguchi or whatever they call it, like this.
Did you know he could put the puck over the net?
Yeah, this the Goodwill boys, either baseball or hockey for those boys.
Those
right there,
guys,
yeah.
I tell you what, they come from Jumping Deer Creek. If they don't have a reservation, they'll make one. Yeah. Good to see you, Darrell. Oh-huh. Ladies and gentlemen, are we ready for grand entry? All right, then we'll push it back till 1 o'clock then. Yeah. Let's try that again. Are we ready for grand entry? Oh. That's a 12:30 scream right there, Rob. Are we ready for grand entry? All right. That's a 1 o'clock start. On time. On time. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions about the powwow, go into Durant on Main Street. There's a building right there. It says Town Hall. Go in there and ask someone. We're going to powwow here. If you came here and you left your wife at home and you're here all by yourself, we're going to be recording live on PowWows.com.
That's right. Me and Howie said that last year. Still some of them got in trouble.
I know. You know, a healthy marriage, though, Rob, a healthy marriage is make sure your partner cooks and treats you really well in the morning. Make sure your partner rubs your back, you know, like that. Make sure she says, I love you every morning. And make sure she doesn't know your wife. That would be a healthy marriage right there. Right, Cheevers? That'll be a healthy marriage, boy.
What happens in Durant?
Stays in Durant.
That's right.
You know, Cheevers, what I did last night, and I didn't mean to do that, but I went over to, I greeted this guy by the name Lorenzo Schneider. I seen him sitting there. He was gambling. He had some mojo going on. He had 180 credits on his, $180 on his machine. Daryl, he had 180. I went up to Lorenzo Schneider. I tapped him on the shoulder. And I said, good to see you, Lorenzo. I went over to 2 machines down. I plugged it in. I won $200. Lorenzo cashed out at $8.52. I want to start this powwow on the right foot. I don't want to have anybody have any discrepancies on anything. So you better come up here and apologize to me right now. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Charlie Eisenberger is in the house.
Again, this is going to be live streamed, so you can call home and let the folks back here watch this whole thing. Over to my left, putting his regalia together, a little kid's regalia, his regalia, Mike Gabbert from up around the northern part of Oklahoma, now makes his own way up there in snow country. As he said, we've had a foot of snow for a couple of weeks now, and a little bit here and there. He's the one with all this machine up here and everything, everything. It's going to be on PowWows.com live. You can call home and let them know. They can check in. And last year, what do we have? Like 17 countries, 18 countries, 80 countries. That we started out like 17, and pretty soon he said 37. Then later on, a little bit more. Viewing live, especially European countries, they love this stuff. They love anything to do with natives and so forth. So call home, tell them to live stream it, and they can keep an eye on you. A whole powwow here, and that's what I'm telling people at home. Johnson Boas. Remember, 12:45 drum roll call, right at 1 o'clock grand entry. So you got a little bit of time. So if you want to go look around, go get something to eat, gather around, familiarize yourself with some of the people here that you haven't seen in 1 year. Sometimes, powwows, we see each other, and sometimes we see each other every weekend. J Mule. How you doing, bud? Good, good.
Once again, they had moved the powwow back to 1 hour. That's 1 o'clock on the time. So once again, dancers, there's no reason why we're not coming into the grand entry full dress. Put on your regalia. We have this powwow set aside to entertain our beautiful Choctaw Nation. Ladies and gentlemen, we came from miles around to wake up that spirit within ourselves, adorn ourselves with this beautiful regalia. We spent hours and hours to making it beautiful. We make it beautiful so the spirit that protects us would be happy, so that we could dance for those who can't dance, that want to dance, that could dance. We'll move the feathers, we'll move our spirit, and we will help each and every one of you. 1 o'clock on the dot. For those of you who smoke cigarettes, I have good news for you. We do have a designated smoking area, and it's over at Shawnee, Oklahoma. And if you don't smoke, good. We'll dance for the health of it around here. Up in Canada, where I'm from, we don't do secondhand smoke. We do, though. We do chew secondhand chew. All right. Also, get to know your neighbor, because if you have to leave your wallet on the floor or on the ground, it's good to know who you're sitting beside, because if that goes missing, at least you know who to blame. Also, I don't know if there's any outside raffles going around. Is there, Sherry? No outside raffles. Again, I always ask a powwow committee, one of those powwow rules, because we have all those vendors there, and we have all the food courts here, and they paid some big bucks to be here. So if you're going to sneak in and try to do a raffle and make the draw in Onion Lake next summer, it ain't going to work here. $10-3 second quarter for OU. Sooner. Two boomers over there. I know. I'm from Canada, and anyway, say Sooner. No, it doesn't work until the game is on the ice. Is it Boomer? Oh, my bad. No wonder these are quiet Indians. I gotta say Boomer. There we go. We got the rowdy section going on. 1,000 sorries on behalf of the Sooner Boomer fans. 1,000 sorries. Oh my goodness. The first announcement, Mike and I butchered it. Hey, we'd like to keep that corner open there, arena directors. That is for our grand entry, and that is for dancers that are exiting our inner tribals. We like to keep the exits open, and that way when we exit, after we dance our 15 inner tribals, we'll exit, and every now and again, pay them off with a round of applause. They brought their A game to the powwow. There's water set aside right here. You'll see the coolers on each side. Those waters are for dancers only. if you're walking by and you're sweating because you walk from the casino here, that doesn't count. Really making rules. 65 and over special is going to start tonight. And also we have a qualifier round at this powwow. Well, we have a qualifier round at this powwow. So 35 and over in the jingle, 35 and over in the grass. This is a qualifier powwow. All summer long you'll be qualifying, not accumulating points, but qualifying to come back to this powwow for next year. And the winner of the grass dance special all through the summer ends up here next year, right here for the qualifier and special. Now that special, you're going to win some money, you're going to win fully beaded regalias, unseen in the powwow circle. Now that is the qualifier, 35 and over. Now if there's split categories, those categories are going to qualify. So if there's 35 to 45, those three are going to qualify. If there's 45 and over in that grass dance, those three will qualify. We're gonna tabulate, not tabulate, but we're gonna put your name down, and we're gonna be putting them on the World Wide Web, and you're gonna make it here on your own expense to qualify for the great big qualifying special. That's right here. It's a memorial qualifying special hosted here at Durant Celebration 2020. Ooh, man. Oh, boy, it's going to be good. I knew I was coming in the right way to this powwow. It took me 30 hours to get here, but I knew I was coming in the right direction when I seen a deer on the road with no hide. I seen a porcupine on the road with no quills or hair. I seen a deer on the road on this side with no hooves. Oh, man. Now, if there's anybody that dances with armadillo, put that on the regalia. Maybe while we're sitting around and waiting and making a song or composing a song, I'm going to ask Sherry if it's okay for the singers to sell their CD and T-shirts. They came a long ways, them only, and they got a whole crew that they've come together with. And I just want to ask before I announce it, is it okay for the powwow singers to sell their CDs or their T-shirts? It's Carrie, my bad. I put an S there. I'm Canadian, so it's French. Bonjour, comment allez-vous, Paul Foncé. Oh, I don't know what it said. It's French. But anyway, Carrie, is it okay for the drum groups to sell their CDs? If you're a drum group, it's okay to sell your CDs. If you're a drum group, it's okay to sell your hat and your T-shirts, just due to the fact that you came a long ways. You bought your thing here, you bought your songs here, you don't have a stand, and you're not taking the sales away from them. Until you start selling hot dogs and hamburger, then we'll call it talk. If there's a drum group in the vicinity, all circled up, ready to give us a warm-up song, warm up the microphones, right, Dale? Warm up the microphones. Give us a mic check on the drums. It's not going to hurt your point system. It's just a warm-up song. Drum hoppers, you're more than welcome to come and help them out until 1 o'clock. We got about 45 minutes to burn some time, and welcome all you people here to this celebration. Singers, if you're there, you want to circle up and give us a warm-up song and warm up the microphones. That'll give Dale time to adjust the indoor sound system. Dale Roberts, ladies and gentlemen, this guy's all over Indian country. He's like black mold. He's in everywhere. Holy. Also, if you're head staff, come and see Carrie up here. We're going to keep track of their food back here. Last year, we had some people sneaking in, and they were coming in from the back, and they were, by the time this hungry Indian was going at the back, I had crumbs. I'm from Canada, and we make hickeys up in Canada, but it's so cold up there, they freeze off in 24 hours, so we're good. Yeah. I was married for 15 years, well, 20 with the wind chill. Any singers want to give us a warm-up song? Go ahead. Give us a good warm-up song. We'll blast up the mics a little bit, kind of warm up the microphones, and just give Dale time to adjust. Give us a song. Give us a warm-up song. Any side, north or south, doesn't matter. Not you? Understand. Understand. Give that guy 2 chairs. Also, if you're looking for a souvenir shirt from the Choctaw Pow Wow, right at the back, way over there, as soon as you're coming into the door, way at the back, you'll find the T-shirts and hoodies that have the Pow Wow logo on the far side over there. Good pricing right now. It could get worse, but good pricing right now. Find yourself a souvenir T-shirt or a hoodie on the far side, way in the corner of the Pow Wow Arbor.
You like it? Oh, man. I brought my height some banana pudding from back there. Look at him. Royalty. Make sure you sign up right back over here to my right, to our right over here. Royalty. Make sure we have you in a grand entry. Let us know that you're here. Somehow we'll introduce you somewhere this afternoon. All the royalty.
All the royalty, if you want to come up here right now, we're going to go with the introducing of your own royalty right here in the front of the announcer stand. That'll buy us some time. So all royalty, and then you can still come into grand entry to get your grand entry points. We're going to take the microphone down at the bottom there, and we're going to introduce our royalty. All visiting royalty, all local royalty, we need you in the front of the announcer stand ASAP below. Come on up here. You know, ladies and gentlemen, once again, our royalty. They go for the position of the Pow Wow. They represent their Pow Wow. They represent their community, their schools, or wherever they require royalty. But part of the rules is public speaking. Part of the rules is to stand out in the public and encourage us, and also to preserve our way of life, language, culture. And some of these, ladies and gentlemen, our royalty, they speak their own language. They understand their culture. They dress their way of life. They dress their culture. So all royalty, come on up here. And we're going to go up to, turn the mic over to Rob. He's going to introduce them, give them a good introduction and the microphone. Rob, are they going to do their own talking? All right. Rob, I'm going to turn things over to you on the floor.
All right, thank you, Howie. All royalty. Even the guys, we have some of our tribes that have Mr. Brave, Mr. So-and-so. So invite everybody, come up here. Come on this way, girls. Just a little bit further. Even it out. As my brother Howie explained, part of your responsibility carrying that crown and wearing that sash is to do public speaking. So girls, you've got 4 minutes each. So, I'm just joking. Should have seen that look on her faces. Just introduce yourselves, girls. Again, we'll start right over here. We want all the hosts or from right here, all the Choctaw. If we would go for you first, so we'll start right here. Yeah, right over here. Okay. We'll have all the Choctaw royalty first since they are our host. And we'll start with this lady right here.
Halito Sohochfoya Kylie Raglan. Hello, my name is Kylie Raglan. I represent District 7, Councilman Jack Austin Sr. Yokoki, and thank you.
Halito Chimachukma Sohochfoya Crystal Deanna Noah. Hello and how are you? I am from Broken Bow, Oklahoma, and I represent District 2 Senior Miss Yokoki.
Halito Chimachukma Sahochifawat Summer Moffett. Hello, how are you? My name is Summer Moffett, and I'm your 2019-2020 Miss Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Yokoki, thank you.
Halito Sohochfoya Cheyenne McCoy. Hello, my name is Cheyenne McCoy, and I am your 2019-2020 Junior Miss Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma. Yokoki, thank you.
Halito Chimachukma Sahochifia Alicia Camp. Hello, how are you? I'm Little Miss Choctaw Nation. Yakoki, thank you. Hello, my name is Malia Warrior. My Indian name is Hootmanet. I'm from the Cheyenne and Arapaho of Oklahoma. I'm the 2019-2020 Remington Top Princess. Aho, thank you.
Hachkano, Chohochifa, Bianca Garner, Amayiksa, Nita, Unpichi, Marissa Williams. Hi, hello, my name is Bianca Garner. I am in the Bear Clan. My mom is Marissa Williams. Thank you all for coming, and I hope you enjoy all the beautiful dancing and the colors that you see. Thank you.
Aho, Kimin Wipimatati. Hi, my friends. My name is Patience Longhorn. I am the 2019-2020 Miss Sac and Fox Nation Travel Princess. Thank you.
Aha, Hanwei Piki. Hello, good day. My name is Lexia Lene Kent, and I am the Iowa Tribal Princess. I just want to say that I'm very honored to be here, and I hope you all enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thank you.
Hyundai Batsang, Gabat Boom, Simone Topa Na Ada. Hello everybody, my name is Simone Topa. I'm the 2019-2020 Kiowa Tribal Princess. Hope everybody has an amazing morning and afternoon and safe travels home. Thank you.
It is good that you are here. My name is Kathleen Hedman Taylor. My Ponca name is Nil Giwale, means the ones that carries water. I am 13 years old. I live in Ponca City, Oklahoma, and I am very honored to be here. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Barbara Ann Manassi. I'm the 2019-2020 Walter Service Club Junior Princess. I would just like to thank each and every one of you for coming out, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend. Safe travels home.
Aho, Aubrey Elaine Berry Akon, Goima, Gokyama, Chikashama Ada, Honde Onde, Tepoi Gete Get Komba, Bata Onsan, Enga Honde, Giguda Honde, Ga Onda Aho. Hello everyone, my name is Aubrey Berry. I'm Kiowa, Comanche, Chickasaw Creek, and Seminole, and I'm the Junior Miss Indian Oklahoma City of 2019 and 2020. I'm the daughter of Richard and Stephanie Berry, and I have 3 brothers. I'm 14 years old, and I'm a freshman at Moore High School. It's good to see you all here, and I hope you have safe travels home. Aho, thank you.
Matzo, Honde Onde Bebabon, Isabel Koima Gomez Akan, Koima Tanada, Natsa, a Koima Adaga, Natal, a Ponka Kiada. Hi, how are you? It's great to see you. My name is Isabel Koima Gomez. My Ponka name is Walking Moon. I am Ponka Kaiwa Lakota and Zuni. My mother is a Kaiwa woman and my father is a Ponka man. And I am the Little Miss Indian Oklahoma City of 2019. Aho.
Hello, everyone. My name is Evelyn LeBeau. I'm the 2019-2020 Miss Indian Youth of Lawrence. I am a sophomore in high school, and I am Lakota and Ojibwe. Thank you all for being here.
Nika shiga mashte, ede wangine, ijaje wiwita ke nidabi, udame uda, widamne te udani. All of you people, all of my relatives, my name's Anitabi. Appearance is good and it's good to see you all. I'm Nadia Lynn Kent. I'm 21 years old from Ponca City, Oklahoma, and I am the 2019-2020 Ponca Tribal Princess. I would like to tell all the children, Uwagaje Ushkiri Ucha. It means education is good, and I hope you guys continue your education as far as you can. And I hope you guys have a good Christmas. And God bless, safe travels home. Thank you. Wakanda Uhe Ke Uda Wiblaha.
Halita, Safo Chiboyat Kiana Liviachika. Hello, my name is Kiana Liviachika. I am the 2019-2020 Little Miss Choctaw County Power Princess. Thank you.
Aho, Kimin Weave Matati Nata Tisha Gishis Makwakwe. Hello, my friends. My name is Brianna Pema Butler. I'm the 2019-2020 Junior Miss Sacrifice Nation Tribal Princess. Thank you.
My name is Shane Star White from the my name is Winter Rose. God making gave me that because I was born in winter and the roses began the sun and sun of people. Toyak.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for our royalty? So girls, stay up here. Family, parents, family, come up here and take pictures. This is a good occasion right here. You have all this royalty. I saw a lot of people taking pictures, so come on up here and take pictures while we got them up here. That's okay. Come on up here and take pictures. Perhaps they're from your family, your tribe. Come up here and take pictures. That's okay. Ladies, thank you. Young ladies, you'll be here throughout the weekend. We may be calling on some of you for this or that, so please stand by. Picture time, family, parents.